December 18, 2007 was the night my brother and I received the call that my mom was being hospitalized. Earlier in the week, she had been prescribed Avelox for swollen glands and had had a bad allergic reaction to it. She was admitted into Stony Brook Hospital, where they had diagnosed her with the rare disorder of Stevens-Johnson syndrome. Stevens-Johnson syndrome is an inflammatory disorder of the skin triggered by an allergic reaction to certain drugs, including antibiotics. My mom was admitted into the burn unit a week after being hospitalized. By this time, she had already lost her eyelashes, eyebrows, fingernails, and all of her hair, and they had sewn her right eye closed to try and prevent her from becoming blind. About 3 weeks later, around New Year's Eve, my family was informed that my mom was unlikely to make it. When I was 9, my mom had become Jehovah's Witness, and because of her belief, she was unable to accept the blood transfusion that she needed. 3 days later, my mom started showing large improvements and getting better, and then on January 23, 2008, she was released from the hospital. My mom returned home 20 pounds lighter, bald, and having to relearn to walk. The disorder of Stevens-Johnson syndrome is about the equivalent to going through a third-degree burn. So on my mom's arrival home, she had a batch of brand new skin. Because of this, the doctors informed us that since her skin was so raw and brand new that she wasn't allowed to go in the sun for long periods of time for at least 7 years. But these minor complications didn't matter to us, because only 1 out of 3 people survive Stevens-Johnson syndrome, and most come out blind with organ damage or not at all. And out of most cases, my mom was one of the luckiest ones. My mom being sick taught me to appreciate others and the time that we do have with them, because life is precious. My mom had been an advocate of health her entire life, and she just unluckily was prescribed a bad medication. I've learned to appreciate the little things, to value the time I do have with each other, because the moments we do have with each other were meant to be spent happily, and to appreciate each other's company. And that's what my mother's experience taught me.